Welcome to How About No, the brand new show.
Heyo!
In formats that I never knew I was gonna do. And right now I have my guest, Melissa G.
Hey! Hi, everybody.
Melissa G is my good friend. She also happens to be my brother's girlfriend, so she's family. She's family. She's family. That's why she's in the house during quarantine times. Whatever.
Socially distancing.
Not really,
No.
but you know, it is what it is. We family. So we're healthy too.
Yes.
So
Which is important.
Melissa, who are you? Why are you here?
Who am I? I am a bartender, event planner. I used to, before all this happened, create parties and live events, booked bands, and created events for the city of Berkeley. And now I'm not. Now I work at Whole Foods, which is kind of weird. But at the same time, it's also humbling because I get to listen to a lot of different people coming through the the line, and because I'm a clerk, so say, hey, beep beep, how you doing, beep beep, and then they tell me their story. For a lot of people, it's kind of therapy because they don't really have a lot of people to talk to, like in person, because they are shelter in place. Like going to the grocery store is the only time they go out in public. So talking to me is
it sounds like the bar.
Yeah, it is, except for you're not drunk and it's not 2 a.m. and you're not kicking. Wait, yeah, we do kick people out though. Wear your damn mask, please. Wear your damn mask and keep 6 feet apart from each other, and return your cart to the store, please. Oh, I'm sorry.
Return your cart. Return your cart.
Return your cart to the store. It's not that hard. You had to walk to the store to get a cart. And you take your cart to your car, bring it back.
So you stack the carts? You have to go stack the carts in the parking lot?
Yeah, I gotta go get the carts from the parking lot. And by the way, where you see where it's supposed to go, put it there.
I do that. I'm that type of person.
But
Melissa.
yeah, no, I'm saying if you're gonna put the cart somewhere, put it in its designated spot. Putting it up the hill around the corner is not its designated spot.
Ew.
Oh,
Tried to steal it. Do the carts beep and shit? Or
no,
lock?
they lock. That's the thing, is they lock. Oh, excuse me, pardon me.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
And cheers to Whole Foods, because I got this, Melissa brought
Oh,
some
yeah.
snacks and stuff. And it's like, I love it when cocktails.
We do a little promo. I don't think you can see
promo.
it. It's called On the Rocks.
Let's see if we could get a.
There it goes.
Of course we can. Oh, the jalapeno pineapple. Oh, I don't know. We're backwards here. Okay.
Manicure is
Close
amazing.
in on my nasty nails.
I was gonna...
That's ash, y'all. It's not dirt. It's ash. I was smoking and stuff.
So yeah, that's the
Life
deal
has
with me.
changed.
Life has changed big time. Oh my goodness.
She was a therapist at night, and now she's a therapist at day.
Nobody's throwing up in the bathrooms. Nobody's getting naked in the grocery aisles. Wait, maybe.
So,
But yeah, so
with the quarantine and switching jobs and stuff, have you taken advantage of unemployment?
So here's the thing. When COVID hit, we had a notice. We had one day before we had shelter in place, and our managers and the owners was telling us, file for unemployment. Well, our papers, as you all know, came through, I would want to say like 2 weeks later, that we were qualified for unemployment. So I went to the website like everybody did. I'm sure you did too. And we went there, and I signed up for unemployment. The thing is that I put that I wasn't able to look for work because of COVID shelter in place. I literally typed that in, and I wrote it because I also got a paper sent to me in the mail saying that we weren't able to look for work because we're sheltered in place. So come to find out, just like that, I was disqualified.
Mm-hmm.
So I still haven't received any of my unemployment benefits that I'm owed to. So I waited because I heard, like much of you all heard, that their website was bombarded. You couldn't talk to anybody. You couldn't ask for help. There was no guidelines. And this was back in March.
It's still like calling the radio station, right?
You got to wait for that certain beep, and then you got to go.
You just got to call and hope.
It's like the very last word.
They answer you.
Yeah, so they never did. Yeah, so that was back in April. And have a timestamp for every corresponding I went with EDD. And I literally wrote them handwritten letters, and still I haven't gotten any response. It's funny because I need that money. I am broke. I am behind in my bills. I am I'm not facing homelessness, but I mean, if I didn't reach out to Channel 7 News, I did that. I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. Michael Finney on your side. Dude, it worked.
And they reached back.
They reached back within like 72 hours.
Yeah, that's dope.
They did. So they emailed me and, hey, we're going to talk to these lawmakers. We're going to talk to the senators, and we're going to help you. We're going to advocate for you. I was humbled. I was surprised. I was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
So they hit me up, and then so I said, okay, thank you. And then the next day, which was yesterday, the producers from Channel 7, I don't know why I'm laughing. I think it's funny, but I also can't believe that they actually took my story and they want to run with it. So they asked to interview me with me, and I did this morning. It was like an hour-long interview. I'm kind of scared of the content that they're going to keep, or, as you would say, manipulate to you know.
I would say that.
to their narrative. I think it was kind of funny that they asked me questions about homelessness and if I would become homeless. And to be honest, I have your brother, I have you guys, I have my sisters, I have my family. There wouldn't be any reason why I would be homeless, but I said that I wanted to be self-efficient. Like, I wanted to be my own person. I didn't want to rely on, help and, handouts. Right. I wanted to take care of myself first and foremost. Cheers. Hello? Cheers. I still had some left. You can't cheers on an empty glass.
I got, there's some in there. It's that little drop. Cheers.
No. Oh my God. Anyways. So, what the EDD did was kind of brushed me to the side and said, hey, like, they never, like, I don't know how, like, if I was doing something wrong, am I doing something wrong? But no, I did what everybody was supposed to do, and I basically got lost in the mix.
Apparently, they're still backed up. There's still a lot of humans in the state. They were backed up when I was trying to call, too. I filed in March as well and didn't get my money until, like, 3 weeks ago. Maybe.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, and I didn't get through on the phone call. And I have a feeling that it's because we live here.
Yeah.
My boyfriend called from Georgia, and he got through. And I'm sure it wasn't easy, but he still got through. And even, like, we were both on the same EDD website, California, and he was able to, like, go through the website and go here and there.
Because it wasn't that much.
Like that.
Yeah.
And for me, it was just, like, a problem for some reason. I just feel like it's because we're out here. It's our networks. It's our whatever. I don't.
What if we're just overly populated over here?
That too.
Because there's a lot of people here. There's, like, way too many people here.
Yeah.
And one thing about shelter in place, there's no traffic.
Yeah, whatever. But if you're out and about going places, not a lot of people are, and that's why there's not a lot of traffic. So it's good for the
environment.
It's good for the environment, and it's good for the essential workers because they get to work on time.
But I do believe
swiftly.
That Atlanta or Georgia, like,
I don't know.
We need to look up facts.
He has good luck too. Right, we do.
You were saying that too.
I do. Yeah, he has good luck. I feel like I have bad luck, and maybe I just speak that into existence and to stop. But I really do feel like I do. And that's why I was disqualified too. My situation was kind of awkward because my job was still paying me like 50% of my wages.
Yeah, you should probably talk to them too. They
seriously. Any little thing, I believe, will disqualify you, and then so that they can just like have less shit to deal with. And it's really unfair to the people getting disqualified and then having to refile, and then it was one thing to initially file and get the stuff and then respond. And then everything hit, the unemployment numbers rose and rose and rose because we filed back in March when it was still fresh. Numbers were still kind of low. When I filed, it said nothing about COVID-19 on the website at all whatsoever. And that's another reason why I maybe thought I was disqualified because it wasn't a COVID case or something. And
but your employer is the one that actually...
That's what I was saying. And that's why I kept fussing about it. Because I was just like, it goes through the job, right? It goes through the job. They're against me. They're against me. Everyone's against me. The job, they're going to pay me 50% and then not have to give me unemployment. But I ended up getting it. By the grace of God, and thank my boyfriend for calling and getting through his good luck
and your patience. Because I mean,
all you can have is patience. Like, I just was like, the money's mine. That's mine.
Yeah,
it has my name on it. I see it. It's there. It's not in my account. I don't have an EDD card yet, but it's there. And that's I was just hoping and praying like.
Isn't it? I got my EDD card too. That's another thing. I got my card and I checked the balance and it says 0. Like, why did you give me a card? Isn't that crazy?
That's weird.
Right? It's like, at least you got a card.
Well, I got the card after it went through when I refiled again.
And then I got the card before. Like, see, like, our system is messed up.
The website is disorganized and rinky-dinky. That's even what my boyfriend was saying too. He was saying like, what is wrong with this website? Like, it's so outdated. It's like
it's not very helpful.
Everything is trash. Like, everything is trash.
Did you see the little chat window? That's not perfect square.
What was that? You see that little chat window?
This is never mind. No, they have a chat.
This is so hard.
Yeah, they have a chat. Ooh, that was squeaky. Yeah, they have a chat window, and it says, "Please,
please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." PEMDAS.
No, EDD has this function on their website where you can type in a chat in a chat room, like some AOL, like AIM. Remember those? That is so
Of
horrible.
course, yeah.
Oh, anyways, do you remember your AIM screen name?
Oh, like Fizz Girl 313.
I'm so weird.
Yeah,
mine
totally
was like
Fizz Girl
Sailor
with a U.
Moon 101 or
Girl
something
with
like
a
that.
U. Mm-hmm. Girl with a U.
And those chat rooms are so lame. You remember going to like the chat rooms had different sections in them, like that.
I just
different
remember
categories.
Funky Times chat room, and it was just one big. I don't remember the details about it, but I thought I was talking to B2K in there. It turned out being my brother Randy. His friend. It broke my heart. I was devastated. I wrote a song about it. I remember going outside and just like staring at the stars and like flailing my arms and shit, fucking crying.
You should put like H like clip Like when you edit this, like you should just put the clips as you're talking.
What clip?
Like when you're editing this. So
Clips
like
of what though?
staring up at the clouds.
Or just random clips of someone like flailing their arms.
Anyway, so I wrote on in the chat room, this EDD chat room, and he said, "We're unable to help you at this time." Like I wrote this long paragraph,
And then
the
instant message.
automatic response.
Yeah.
Like, how helpful is this? So I talked about that in the interview.
It's interesting that she asked you about homelessness because I heard about homelessness from I feel like Batman.
Go Gadget.
I love that too. All right. Anyway, you see my cat? Maybe. Fuck.
Edit.
Because it's interesting that they asked you about homelessness because I watch a lot of YouTube and that's why I'm here now. I wanted to be a part of the family. I watch Lovely T. Shout out to Lovely T. I watch all her stuff, and she definitely said in her last live stream, she mentioned that she'd heard from one of her tea sippers that in September or October, it's rumored that there's going to be, 33 million homeless cases? And I asked Melissa if they asked her about anything about homelessness.
Oh, in my interview, yeah.
The interviewer asked her about homelessness. Yeah. So what did she say? She said, do you feel like you're going to be homeless or something like that?
Yeah.
And then you were like, nah, because I got family.
Right. And I told her, I said, no, I have, I just, I could possibly move in with my parents or, I'm with my boyfriend right now. I could, there's different avenues for me to go to. And she asked me, well, how would you feel if you were homeless? So not necessarily like,
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Maybe it'll be good.
I think it'll be an adventure of a lifetime. Like what? Like, and I feel like they were gonna use maybe that as the narrative, as you would say.
They're trying to steer it to where you
I would feel like if I lost everything, I wouldn't. No, I don't.
If I lost everything,
I didn't go there.
My life will go down the drain, and then they'll use that clip like.
And then I'm gonna look like a broke bitch.
Yeah,
exactly. And there goes my event planning.
Trying to make you look like you're about to be homeless, and they're probably filming other people too.
This is true.
And they might make a collective, or it's just focused on your interview.
You never know I never know.
Either way, I'm anxious to see it, and we're definitely going to post it and talk about it and react to it because the media likes to put a narrative out there. And since I heard about the homelessness thing, and yes, they're still doing interviews about unemployment because that's still a big thing right now. People not getting their money.
Because we didn't want this COVID.
Of course.
We didn't ask
We're
for
all
this.
Victims.
If I got fired from my job, I would not be, throwing this big of a fit. But I'm sorry, but like that was owed, Yeah. So like I feel like.
And I
just feel like they're cheating the system. And we're not cheating the system right now. We're actually shelter in place. We're following those rules.
Yeah.
They need to go to they need to hold up their end on their end too.
If they're going to offer this stuff, then distribute it correctly. Why are you holding out? Like, why are you?
It's a mess.
It's like, I got your money.
We're supposed to
get it?
We're supposed to be the world's
don't even
greatest thing in the whole wide world, but we can't even get the biggest tech of the world. Mm-hmm. We have the inventors of all that.
Yeah, and we have the oldest EDD website ever.
And we can't even take care of our own people.
It's
and I
horrible.
think it's disgusting. Yeah. It's disgusting. So that's why January, take care of people. Well, try to get the information out there.
Oh yeah, we getting the information out there. We in the Bay Area in California, and
Hayward.
Hayward, Haystacks.
Mm.
But this is a global thing,
Yeah.
obviously, but it's happening everywhere.
Mhm.
And California happens to be a very populated state.
Uh-huh.
New York, you know,
You're being very
Florida.
gentrified.
Texas. And I'm sure this is a common thing, and it's sad that it is. Technology, like you said, is so. Why are we dealing with these
Simple correspondence.
Yeah, you
Like,
got robots doing stuff. What the robots are dumb now?
what is that called? The algorithm for the number of people who answered their forms wrong, who are not trying to cheat the system, because that's not what I was trying to do. I was actually responding honestly, and they were telling us, do you remember that? They were telling us after, don't put no, put yes, because the system is old. And I'm sorry, I got the information way too late.
Yeah, I was stuck on a page for the longest. It kept sending me in loops. I had my mom try to do it. I had everybody try to do it. They was like, yeah, the system's just done. And somehow I outsmarted it.
Yeah, you did.
I chose the wrong answer on purpose because I didn't want to do that, because I was like, fuck, I don't want to do the wrong thing and get disqualified again. But then I was like, I clicked it and went forward.
What did you
saved
click?
the draft, the wrong answer.
Oh, as to which question?
Oh,
like, were you able to find? Are you able to find work?
No, it wasn't nothing like that. It was like towards the end of the reclaim, and it was it has something to do with, why are you not working? You laid off. What option describes you the most? I'm an individual who's laid off because of COVID. I'm an individual who cannot work because of COVID. Like all kinds of different situations,
That's
right?
probably, yes.
And mine was A, the first one. I'm an individual who was laid off from work because due to COVID, whatever specifications that was my situation. But when I would click that, it was like, if you chose A, or if you chose 1 or 3, then answer this question.
I never got that far.
That's the reclaim or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it's like, if you chose A or 3, answer this question. I answered the question. And then it'll be an error. Like, don't answer the question if you chose this answer. But it was like, I forgot exactly what it was, but it was this vicious loophole that was sending me on a, like, I would be like, okay, and then I won't answer the question. I'll be like, I'll rate it very clearly. All right, it's telling me not to answer the question. All right, boom. And then it'll be like, if you answered A, answer the question. And I'm like, well, you just told me not to when I answered the question. And then it was like this crazy thing. So I answered the wrong thing on purpose that had nothing to do with that part B section, answer the question. And then it went to the next page.
Like a glitch?
It went to the next page. And I was like, oh my God. It went to the next page, but that's invalid. So let me go backwards, choose the right answer, do it correctly like they're telling me, next, and then it went to the next page and didn't show an error. And I did exactly what I had been doing the whole time. It was the stupidest thing. It made no sense.
I'm owed a lot of money.
And you're going to get it.
I'm owed a lot of money.
You're going to get it just like I got it.
We get
and
a lot of money.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I got my money, I put it to use to this.
Hey.
The lights, I won't show you the lights, but they're beautiful.
They're beautiful lights.
They're beautiful lights. The webcam we're looking at
makes us look amazing. Look at our skin. It's amazing.
And the Mac, that this is all
don't do that.
Being controlled in.
Okay.
All right, I invested my money, and that's just the beginning.
Yes.
And that's just one area that it went, okay? So that's another thing. When you get your money, and somebody made this viral post about people broke down how much money people supposedly have in their bank accounts right now. And then went on to say, and you spent it on wigs, you spent it on designer stuff, instead of investing, instead of putting into stocks. And
do you think that, okay, wait, hold on. What before this, do you think that investing your money means something totally different than if they invested in their wigs? Would that be the investing in themselves?
It's investing in material things.
Yeah, like to what, self-promote themselves to get ahead. Do you think
I mean, if it was wigs and designer things and stuff like that, to me, that money doesn't make more money. You buy material things, it doesn't make more money.
Interesting.
I bought things that could possibly make more money. I invested into stocks that can possibly make more money and grow. Like, and the only thing I bought for myself was this watch.
This watch is
But
nice.
This watch is like, it's lit. Like,
but
I just got a text.
It's
I don't even need to check my phone. This was a gift to myself. I don't buy myself a lot of stuff like that. I don't wear a lot of designer things. So that's just me already. So I didn't go that route. But I know a lot of people did.
Yeah.
And have
bought exotic animals.
Not everybody. I know not everybody. No. And it's not, that thing shouldn't have went viral. Like, I feel like that's just promoting that shit too.
That is also
when
very
shit goes
true.
Viral, it's to promote whatever that content is, good or bad, and it's usually bad. It's just so that we see it and take it in.
You normalization, especially taking it in. I just saw on Good Morning America,
especially taking it in,
that they're promoting loungewear now.
Loungewear? What do you mean?
Designers are coming out with designer loungewear. So basically,
like sleep robes and house shoes. And
stuff. What I found really funny, and I blame this on you, January. Is I remember? Do you remember when Kim Kardashian?
I remember.
No, do you remember?
I remember, don't worry.
Do you remember?
How could I ever forget?
So that when Kim Kardashian came out with her Skims,
yes,
her loungewear, and now everybody's following suit with that. Everybody's like
late,
right? But she was the first one that kind of started that little movement. And now, I just said, I watched it on Good Morning America, and now they're doing like this whole men's loungewear. Basically, it's just Costco sweats that are cut off in a certain diagonal way.
Oh, yeah.
That's not an investment.
Yeah, that's promoting laziness.
A disservice to us. So I agree with you on that. They should not be promoting, like, carelessly spending your money on stupid shit like exotic animals. I was more upset about that
than wigs. Who's doing that?
People. Thanks to Joe Exotic and that stupid lady, they promoted the black market of exotic animals. Do not buy from those outlets. You're getting trash animals that do need homes, but they're not supposed to be in homes. They're exotic animals. That was my rant. Sorry.
You call them trash animals. What do you mean?
Because they're bred. Their sisters and brothers are being bred together, and they're not the same hippo. People are buying hippos.
Oh my gosh.
African hippos.
Look, I hate animal cruelty.
That is animal cruelty.
I hate it.
Don't do that.
I didn't watch the tiger stupid thing.
Oh yeah, don't.
I didn't watch the tiger
I wouldn't recommend it if you're an animal lover.
I didn't watch Don't Fuck with Cats.
Oh man, I did. That was intense.
How about no?
How about no? How about no?
To animal cruelty.
To animal cruelty.
To this stupid ass. Oh, we're Tech Nation. We're Tech filled. Tech is here.
Yeah, we're the home of tech.
But then we can't get our unemployment shit because the damn website is outdated and dumb as fuck. How about no to that? How about no to people spending their money willy-nilly?
Willy-nilly?
willy-nilly.
Oh, what's the background on Willy Nilly?
I don't know.
Wasn't that a cartoon? Or no, that was Willy.
If willy-nilly is a person,
We need to
then they
research
must have been silly. Spending their money willy-nilly. Willy-nilly was all over the place, must have been, huh? Sounds like it.
How about no on?
You ain't got nothing else to say no about? How about no to a lot of things? There's a lot of things going on that's no to Corona, COVID, politics, Trump, Kanye running, trying to throw shit off. There's so much.
My goodness, there's so much no right now. I remember, oh man, I remember the last shot I poured and the last cop I called on my shift back in March at Tap House. I had to call the cops because some dude took some what is that called, Xanax, and was passed out on my bar.
Man.
And he had his prescription in his hand while he was passed out. I still have the picture on my phone.
Ew.
And they were trying to convince him to get up and walk by himself because the cops were coming, but he couldn't do it. He was just,
yeah.
But and then I don't have St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July was on a Saturday, Saturday.
It was on a Saturday.
It was on a weekend, all right, and that would have been lit. Oh my god, honestly,
my 4th of July was lightweight lit though. I ain't even
oh
gonna lie.
man,
my 4th of July was.
I've never seen so many fireworks.
Kind of lit for the litter than previous years. To be honest, it was litter.
Litter.
It was a cat litter. It was a whole cat litter better than the previous 4th of
Every time
July.
I think of cat litter, I'm like.
It was a brand new cat litter of previous 4th of July. I had the girls over. We was taking pictures with the screen.
Oh yeah.
We went outside. There was fireworks everywhere.
I had to take care of my dog.
Yeah, I feel for the pets. Yeah,
that was after. That was after I watched the litterist. The fireworks show.
The litterist?
In Fruitville. We live over in Fruitville, in Oakland, and Jingletown. And those fireworks were crazy, but loud. And I had to cuddle my dog to sleep.
And it wasn't just that day, it's a whole month of that shit.
But also, leading up,
and then like a fucking week after,
we had protests and all that stuff leading up to that. I mean, COVID has taught us so many different things about ourselves. And this has been more community.
It's brought
impacted than the rest of the world impacted. I think. I think.
We're in a historical moment in time.
And I'm glad we're just all coming together. Hopefully.
Some of us are, but there's a lot of separation happening, and that's all planned too.
Well, the separation is because the people who can't hide behind the good people are now being exposed.
Yeah.
And I don't think people are sticking.
There.
Okay. Well,
that's up there. Ew, I never have smelly burps. I don't think I've ever had a smelly burp in my life.
That's tequila.
So what? I don't think.
I'm not even supposed to be drinking tequila.
No, girl. What are you doing? You bought it.
For you.
You bought it. Well, you had some.
This is like junk history.
Well, tell me about some history you
know. I know that the city of Oakland was a naval town.
That's it? One sentence?
No, you're catching me off guard. I haven't had my...
I don't know history. Fuck history. History is flawed.
You need to take a break.
History is flawed. Thank you for watching How About No, the brand new show.
Oh, God.
Thank you for watching How About No, the brand new show. My interviewee today, Melissa, you always got to wear a beanie. Get familiar.
Yeah, come with your beanies.
She said, yeah.
Come with your beanies.
Come with your beanies, or I have some for you. I'm lice free. Look at this luscious. Look at this lusciousness. You think I got get out of here. Get out of here. How about no? How about no?
How about no?
How about no?